Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is another online class. Our topic today is growth as a function of cell. You are already familiar with the meaning and definition of growth. That growth is the permanent or irreversible increase in size, length, and mass or weight of a living organism. This growth is brought about by the utilization of food to synthesize additional or new protoplasm or cell. Then for growth to occur, the rate of anabolism was greater than the rate of catabolism. Anabolism is the process whereby simpler molecules combine together to form complex molecule. Example of such is seen in photosynthesis, while catabolism is the process whereby complex molecule is split up into simpler molecules. Example of such is seen in respiration. Growth is a slow organic process which is faster in young living organisms than in older living organisms. Growth is indefinite and apical in plants, while it is definite and intercalary in animals. Indefinite growth is growth that takes place throughout the life of a living organism, while definite growth is a growth that ceases at a particular point or time in the life of a living organism. Apical growth is growth that takes place at the terminal bud of shoots and tip of roots, while intercalary growth is a growth that takes place uniformly throughout the body of a living organism. Let us look at the basis or steps of growth. We have three bases or steps of growth. The first one is cell division or cell multiplication. The second one is cell enlargement, and the third one is cell differentiation. Then, based on the behavior of chromosomes, we have two types of cell division. The first one is mitosis, while the second one is meiosis. Mitosis takes place in the body or somatic cell, while the meiosis takes place in the sex or reproductive cell. Then the cell enlargement follows the cell division. Cell enlargement is the process whereby daughter cell increases in size, length, and mass or weight. The next step is the cell differentiation. This cell differentiation is the process whereby each cell develops into a new type of cell by changing its shape and structure to perform a particular function. This cell differentiation is important in the maturity of a multicellular organism. Now let us look at the meaning of mitosis. Mitosis is a cell division, or is a division of cell to produce two identical cells with the same number of chromosomes and features as those of the parent cells. It is a cell division by which cells increase in number and achieve growth. Now let us look at the phases or stages of mitosis. We have 5 stages or phases of mitosis. The first one is interphase. The second one which follow interphase is the prophase. The third one which follow the prophase is metaphase. The fourth one which follows the metaphase is anaphase, while the last one is telophase. Interphase is also referred to as the resting or non-dividing stage of a cell, because it is the nucleus that controls all the activities of the cell at interphase. And at the presence of the nucleus in the cell, the cell cannot divide. That is, the division of cell cannot take place. Then let us look at the processes that has taken place at interphase. The first one is that the chromosome becomes elongated and form a network of fine thread known as chromatin thread or chromatid. The second process that has taken place at this interphase is that the nuclear membrane becomes visible. Then the third process that has taken place at interphase is that the two centroles are formed just outside the nuclear membrane. Look at it. This is chromosome that becomes elongated to form a network of fine thread called chromatin thread or chromatid. At this stage also, nucleolus is visible. Let us look at the prophase now. Prophase stage has two stages, namely early and late prophase. Let us look at the process that has taken place at early prophase. At early prophase, chromatin thread or chromatid condense and shorten to become chromosomes. The second process that has taken place at early prophase is that the chromosomes become visible. The next process is that the nucleolus shrinks. The next process is that each chromosomes consists of sister chromatid. Each chromosome consists of two sister chromatids attached at the centromere. This is one sister chromatid. This is another sister chromatid. They were attached at the center here. The structure that attached them together is known as centromere at the center here. Then if you look at the nucleolus shrink here. If you look at the nucleolus at the interphase, it is bigger here. If you look at the chromatin thread or chromatid here, they form network of fine thread here. When they condense and shorten, they become chromosome at the early prophase. Then another process that has taken place at early prophase is that centroles move apart to the ends of the pole or to the end of the cell. That is, what I mean is that the centroles move apart to the pole of the cell. Another process that has taken place at the early prophase is that the centroles form esters. This is centrole. Then esters are formed at the centrole. These are the esters. It is centroles that form esters. Then let us look at the processes that have taken place at the late prophase. At late prophase, the nuclear membrane or nuclear envelope disappear completely to allow the mixing up of nuclear and cytoplasmic materials. Another thing that has happened at the late prophase is that the nucleolus disappear completely. Nucleolus, this is nucleolus, it disappear completely at the late prophase. Look at look at it. There is no nucleus at the late prophase. There is nucleus at the early prophase. At the early prophase also, at the late prophase also, spindle fibers are formed. This is one spindle fiber, this is another spindle fiber, this is another spindle fiber. Thereby, spindle fibers are formed at the late prophase. There is no spindle fiber at the early prophase. There is nuclear membrane at the early prophase. There is no nuclear membrane at the late prophase. The nuclear membrane has disappeared completely at the late prophase. Let us move down to the metaphase stage now, which is the third stage of mitotic cell division. At early metaphase, because there is early metaphase and late metaphase, at early metaphase now, the chromosome pair and arrange themselves along the equator of the spindle. Equator means equal distance. These are the chromosomes. They become pair and arrange themselves at the equator of the spindle. This is spindle, this is another spindle, this is another spindle. Then the centromere, this centromere is here. It is the structure at the center of chromosomes that join sister chromatid together, or that join sister or daughter chromosome together. Let us look at the thing that has happened at the late metaphase. At late metaphase, centromere splits. This, or the centromeres splits and daughter chromosome move apart. This is one centromere. This centromere here, they split at the late metaphase. Then the sister chromosome now move apart toward the what? Toward the pole of the cell, or toward the ends of the cell. Now let us look at the fourth stage, which is anaphase stage. There is also early anaphase and late anaphase. At the early anaphase, these daughter chromosomes move toward the pole, or move toward the ends of the cell. Let us look at the thing that has happened at the late anaphase. At the late anaphase, the daughter chromosome migrate to the pole and eventually reach their destination. They move toward the end of the cell and eventually reach the end of the cell. Let us look at the last stage or last phase of the mitotic cell division, which is telophase stage. Telophase stage has early and late stages. At early telophase, these processes have taken place. The first one is that the cell starts dividing. Look at the cell, they start dividing at the early prophase. Then the second process is that the nuclear membrane appears. The third process is that the nucleolus appears. Let us look at the late telophase. At late telophase, chromosome becomes elongated and form network of a fine thread called chromatin thread or chromatid. That is about the stages or phases of mitotic cell division. let us look at the life processes involving mitosis. The first one is the formation of new cell in the mammalian layer of skin. You already know that the skin consists of two main layers when you are in GSS. These two main layers are epidermis and dermis, and the epidermis is subdivided into three layers. One of these three layers is mammalian layer, and the formation of new cells in this mammalian layer of the skin is one of the life processes involving mitosis. Another one of the life processes involving mitosis is the manufacturing of blood cells in the bone marrow. We have two types of blood cells. We have red blood cell and the white blood cells. Then another process involving mitosis is the division of cell in liver. Another process involving mitosis is the division of cell in the what? In the meristems of plants. Another process involving mitosis is the binary fission. Binary fission is the splitting up of a cell into two identical cells, in which each of these cells develop into adults. Another life process involving mitosis is the spermatogenesis, or the formation of spermatozoa. Spermatogenesis is the process of formation of sperm or spermatozoa in the testes. Another process involving mitosis is the repair or healing of worn out tissue. Let us look at let me tell you something about the meristems of plants. The meristem consists of the terminal bud of shoots and the tip of roots. This meristem consists of the terminal bud of shoots and the meristem and the tip of roots. Let us look at the importance of mitosis. 1. Budding in hydra is one of the importance of mitosis. Budding means the production of a single and protruding bud by a parent cell, in which this protruding bud receives cytoplasmic and nuclear material from this parent cell. Listen again. Budding is the process whereby parent cell form a single and protruding bud that receives nuclear and cytoplasmic material from this parent. Then another importance of mitosis is the binary or multiple fission in protozoans. Another one is the growth and development as well as specialization in living organisms. Another importance of the mitosis or mitotic cell division is the repair of worn out tissues and healing of wound. Another life process Another importance of mitosis is that mitosis ensure that the diploid condition of the cell is retained from generation to generation. That is the end of today's online class. For your assignments, make sure that you check your portal